So welcome to Heretic Wargaming again. Yeah! So this is the guard weekend. Actually, Matt came up with that. Hi, Matt. I like your shirt. I like beer. So Matt said guard weekend. Yeah. So I just played guard, and now I get to play guard again. Yay! So Matt, what do you got going on here?
We've got a Cadian Brigade, PASC, Company Commander, and Primaris Psyker, 6 squads of infantry at 10 apiece.
So many dudes.
Yeah. The 3 Scout Sentinels, 3 platoon commanders, 3 units of 3 for the mortars, and Wyvern, Emperor's Wrath on that. And we've got a Supreme Command Detachment of 3 tank commanders, all Punisher set up.
Look at all that. Look at all that.
And then a air wing of Triple Vulture.
Oh, God. Look at all that. So many tanks. And so how many CP did you end up with after everything?
15. I spend 1 for an additional relic, and I spend 1 for the Emperor's Wrath Vigilus formation. And looking at the Warlord located over here, he's got Old Grudges, and then the what do you call it? Actually, I placed that. Oh no, I'm sorry. He's got Old Grudges, Relic of Cadia, and then the little platoon commander guy here has got the Crow of Zakila. So I'm rolling on your CP.
Good old Relic of Cadia. Like, all right. So yep, that's what we got. So tons of guard, 2,000 points. So I'm giving a little pause. That way, transition. All right, so over here for the demons. So we've got a mixed demon list here, and this is something that I've been wanting to try out. So we've got a total of 60 plague bearers. So you can see they're kind of balled up there. I've got 30 bloodletters. They are in deep strike right now for 2 CP. You've got the Demon Prince of Khorne with the axe. Good old Skull Reaver, which I paid 1 for. That is a Demon Prince of Tzeentch, and he's got the claws and some spells. Ahriman there in the middle. I've got 3 Blight Spawns, so they're actually scattered kind of all over the place. You've got the Demon Prince of Nurgle with the separating plate from Deathguard. Yep. A Scrivener right there. And then another Demon Prince of Nurgle, and that is actually a Demon Prince. So 4 Demon Princes, 90 troops, and against a giant wall of guns. So I don't think this is going to end up very well, but we'll end up seeing. So this is our deployment. So we are playing Mission 6 from ITC, so it's 5 objectives. 1 there, you got 3 in the middle, and then 1 over here on my side. For our secondaries, which I did write them down. Oh, I'll have to edit that. Alright. I'll have to edit this. Because I lost my sheet. Did you keep your sheet?
No, I didn't get one.
Oh, God.
I just told me to.
Yeah, you did. Oh, there they are. Alright, so for our secondaries, Matt took Reaper, Headhunter, and Old School. And then I took Big Game Hunter, Headhunter, and Old School. So Old School is just because we don't have too much time, so we wanted to try to squeeze the game in to 2 hours. So we're going to roll off for first, so let's see what happens. So I get the +1. So I got a 7 total, and Matt obviously wants to take first. He got a 4. So fantastic. So wish me luck. Hope you don't blow me off the board in 1 turn, and I'll see you guys at the end of round 1. Let me finish the... Yeah, no, video battle report's different. All right, so... Oh, sorry, I moved your terrain there. So, end of Demons, turn 1. So, I advanced everybody up here as far as they humanly possibly could go, except for the Demon Princes. They just kind of scooched up and hopped into holes wherever they presented themselves. But I did get off pretty much everything on this Demon Prince here. So he's got Diabolic Strength, he got Warp Timed, he's got +1 Invo, -1 to hit, like everything. Like he's got every buff under the sun. So I charged him out in front there to wipe out a squad to get me my point, and hopefully just be a nuisance for Matt's first turn. I did get Miasma off. It took me a reroll, so this front white squad is now -2 to hit, while the back squad is -1 to hit. So that is all in hopes that Matt doesn't wipe me out in the first turn, but he's got so many shots, it's kind of insane. So here's the hoping. So my general game plan, because y'all wanted to hear that, move that way and kill all that. That's my plan. All right, let's make it happen. All right, Matt, explain to me what happened, or explain to everybody. There you go. What happened?
Pop Relic of Lost Cadia and knocked the Plague Bearers out, but I had to use the stratagems on the Wyverns to make them shoot twice and reroll, which then killed 1 Plague Bearer, so then I could do the overlapping Fields of Fire, which is the Cadian one, which then gave him +1 to wound, or +1 to hit. And then everybody blew off the front 30. Took half the army to kill that Demon Prince that was plussed up with the invul thing, and then knocked the other Plague Bearer group down to 12. So,
yep.
Decent turn.
Yeah. So what he was saying is, so there's a, so you guys know, there's a stratagem. What is it? What company is it?
Emperor's Wrath.
Emperor's Wrath company. So he shot the Wyvern back there twice. Into these front Plague Bearers and just killed 1. So after he killed 1, he was able to use the stratagem to give everything else +1 to hit. So what that did was it allowed all these dudes right here to essentially wipe out, and he killed almost all the Plague Bearers. I think there's 12 from another squad, and that's because I used Insane Bravery to keep them around. And then, like he said, this guy held out strong. It actually took past this Vulture, yeah, pretty much this whole half of the table.
And that one too.
And that one. And a funny thing, this guy blew himself up, the Sentry, when he was trying to kill me. So 1 for 1, you know, it was worth it. But right now the score is IG has 7, and then Demons have 4. So let's see what happens. Can I turn this around? Because it's not looking very good right now. So the end of Demons turn 2, it was pretty terrible. So the Bloodletters came down, charged into these guys, and I didn't know Pask has some crazy reroll everything thing. So he was able to kill off, I think,
There was a combination defensive gunners and vengeance for Cadia strategy.
There you go, vengeance for Cadia and defensive gunners. So he blew up a bunch of Bloodletters on their way in. So as a result, I think Pask is at 5 wounds left, and I only killed a few guardsmen over there.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Failed my charge over here with the Demon Prince of Khorne. Over here, I actually had to use this Demon Prince of Nurgle to kill that 4-man squad, and then I made it over there. Luckily, through all of his Overwatch, I took nothing, so that Demon Prince is good to go. But I do not have high hopes after this turn. Might end up just calling it, because this list does not do well against his list. But we'll see what happens at the end of IG's round 2. Oh, and the score right now is 6-7, so in the favor of the IG. So. All right, so at the end of IG turn 2, a lot of rolling happened, and these Bloodletters died. Really, really bad. But the beauty of a so he has a separating plate and revoltingly resilient. He's really resilient. So a lot of stuff shot at him, and he lived. Trust me, Matt rolled a lot of dice and did a lot of wounds. But my dice were also really good too. So, so that being said, I literally only have characters left. He has killed all my troops except for I have 2 plague bearers in the back here. So pretty brutal. Matt's, how many CP you got left? 3? 2, and I got 2 CP left, so we're both kind of hanging on to our last few CP to do some shenaniganery, I guess, here at the end. I don't really have a hope of really pulling this off, but you never know. So on to my turn. Alright, so the end of my turn 3, I have conceded. Essentially what happened was, you know, he can keep Vengeance for KDing. So he Vengeance for KD'd here on Pask and did, like, I don't know, just a retarded amount of wounds to the Corn Prince, and it died on its way in. Then I went ahead and I Perils here, which put my Demon Prince at 1. And then he almost killed that Demon Prince too on Overwatch with the Overwatch 5s and 6s strat. So
you still got the blue up to 3 mortals to each Demon Prince.
yeah, so it's just, this army was perfect against what I brought. Like, there was nothing I could have done. I mean, let's see, 40 shots, 80 shots, 120 shots, plus another 100, yeah, so 280 shots a turn. And there was, I mean, my Demon Princes did well. Like, he sunk tons of firepower into Demon Princes and they didn't die, but I had no way to respond to this army. So, and the Bloodletters let me down tremendously. So, yeah, so I conceded. The final score, even if we had kept going, it was, Matt was ahead of me by a few, but it would have just, from this point forward, it would have steamrolled. He would have just basically just covered the whole board. And as you can see, all I've got left is a few guys. So, lesson learned that Cadia is terrible for chaos. So, we'll go on to the post-battle report. So thank you guys for watching. So as you guys can see, it's super rare to make me concede. Usually I'm going to go ahead and stick it out. But this was one of those games that there was nothing. I mean, we've all had those games, right? And personally, I've faced the Relic of Cadia only a few times. And generally it's just on a little bit of the army, right? Like a little IG contingent with a massive contingent of something else. But Matt literally took just an entire Cadian army and just wasted me. I think we ended up counting that he had 280 shots a turn just with the Punisher cannons alone. And that's not accounting for the plasma cannons, the las cannons, the mortars, the waver, and everything else, right? And then on top of that, he also got to reroll all hits and all wounds every time I charged into him with Vengeance for Cadia. So, I will say a lesson learned. I did try a completely off-the-wall list that I've been wanting to try, which was 4 Demon Princes and a bunch of basically Demon troops, right? And the Bloodletters were kind of a letdown. I know they can be very, very good. The Bloodletter Bomb, you know, we've all heard of it. But, and maybe it was just this matchup, you know, but, I mean, Pask literally wiped out 10 of the squad, right? They made it in with just 20 guys left, and they killed like 5 guardsmen and did 3 wounds to Pask. And on top of it, you know, even though I had all these Demon Princes charging in, and I know you guys didn't get to see this, but like on the very last turn, and this is when I conceded, I hit 7 times on one of the Punisher tanks, and it had like 3 wounds left, right? I was like, okay, cool, yeah, I'm probably going to kill it. And I subsequently failed all 7 wounds. So it was just that kind of game. And at that point, I was just like, sorry, Matt, you win. There's nothing I can do about it. So, and I don't mean to sound salty. Matt's a fantastic opponent. He took 9th at Warzone Atlanta this past year using his Castellan list. He's also a very experienced tournament player. He goes to all the tournaments around North Carolina. I think he's got more armies than I know what to do with. So he definitely knows how to play. But I kind of feel like you were trolling me this time, Matt. Just saying. I did ask what his thoughts were, but at this time he did not respond. So so hopefully you enjoyed the game, Matt. Sorry I didn't get your thoughts. The store was closing, so we had to kind of pack up and get out of there. So, but thank you guys for watching. I'm definitely going to get a rematch with Matt. We play all the time. And generally he's at the top table, so no more troll lists than that. But he showed me the error of my ways, and I won't attempt to make a close combat demons list work. False hope, you know. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you guys next time.